What it is, y'all? It's another Danmachi video, and today we're going to be talking about, well, twofold. Number one, Hero Falna Quest. Hero Falna Quest is back. Of course, you know, this is literally the thing you need to do every single day. It accrues you some Hero Falna. It's pretty handy, and it's 0 stamina. It's just kind of a no-brainer. You got to take advantage of this every single day, okay? And as you guys know, we will be getting the XP quest next week, followed by the CP item quest, and then followed by the valis quest. I always look forward to these events. They pay up pretty well, but I'm going to add a little caveat here. This is going to be really, really, really important to my EU players. I believe Asia Minor as well, but I don't know how many fans I have in that region. If you are watching this from one of those other regions, you're not EU, you're not North America, you're not Japan, let me know in the comment section. I'd be very interested to see. I see the analytics, but I don't really see those numbers, so they could get drowned out. Let me know in the comment section. It'd be pretty awesome to see. But neither here nor there. There we go. So we've got some Hero Falna here, but why am I talking about the other quests? Well, simply put, when it comes to especially the valis quest and the XP quest, my EU players are missing out on something massive, and this really needs to be somehow implemented into the EU shops. Now, there's a great way to do this, and I'll explain how this could be implemented, but first, let's talk about what that actually is. And to do so, basically, I'll get to this here, in Ryu's story on both the JP and the English version of the game, or I say English version of the US version of the game, there is the casino here, because they're obviously in the UK, where the language originated. They don't have this, because they have the EU version. So, little slip on my part. My apologies. I am well aware that we do not technically speak English. We speak American. But, hey, enunciation, look, I'm not even going to get into how aluminum is pronounced. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this here. Now, the casino is a lot of fun. We can go in here. We can play a little game of poker. You know, no big deal. I'm going to keep that and see what we get. Hey, 2 pair. Look at this. And I could actually challenge this up. 20,000? I don't want 20,000. What I want to do is I want to see if I could double this bad boy up. That's a push. Ooh, 10. Okay, double at success. That's good. So that literally double or nothing. I'm up to 40,000. Double or nothing. I'm up to 60,000. Or, I'm sorry, 80,000. I could do math. Ooh, ouch. But obviously, that's really not going to cut what I want out of this. I didn't think so. Let's do that. Let's do that. See? No, nothing. So there's going to be a lot of failures here. It's easy to get frustrated with this because obviously, like, you can do this over and over and over again and really see nothing for it. There's 3 of a kind. I'm not even going to mess with that because really what we're looking for are much bigger, much higher payouts. And I'll show you why here in just a second. But let's go ahead, grab these 2 queens, grab these 2 8s. 2 pair. I'm really looking for a full house or something much bigger than that, but we'll see. So you got 3 of a kind here. Maybe we can get lucky and get a full house. Nah, it's 3 of a kind. Come on, game. Pay out for me. Pay out for me. Be nice. Show something for the fans. Only fans. We're not doing an OnlyFans. You get that notion right out of your head. So I've got one a little bit here, but I'm really looking for the bigger payouts, if I'm entirely honest. 3 of a kind. I'll just double up on the next one and see what we get out of that. Nope. You can't do it on 1 pair. You got to have 2 pair or higher. Yeah, no, that one was in there. Oh, it's 2 pair. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. So we can double up and try to make some bones here. That is not. It is clearly not in the mood tonight. This is my window to make the video. Come on, game. I'm not losing a huge amount of money, but I'm also not making a huge amount. So 1 pair. Like I said, ooh. That's the sweet stuff right there. That's what I was looking for. So sometimes you can come in here and just instantly get an amazing payout. So a flush pays out 100,000. That's literally 10 times whatever you put into it. So say it pays me out 100,000 because I'm at the 10,000 level. If you're at the 100 level up, you can pay out 1,000, so on and so forth. But it pays out 10 times whatever you put in. Now, that's a good payday, but not enough for me. I want to challenge this. I want to double this up. My goal is to get up to somewhere in the million range. Okay? And of course we do this. Of course we do this while I'm trying to make a video. Why am I doing all this? Well, very simply put, in the item exchange shop here, there's a couple of units here. There's some Hesty and some Eyes units that are fun to collect. They're not worth a darn anymore in the game. You can't even, you basically can't even give them a hero ascension or anything like that. But they're good collector items. But see that happy golden mail right there? That is my next goal. Because if you go down here, I've already purchased the happy golden knife, the happy knife, and the happy mail. I need this happy golden mail. And I actually need it before next week when XP quest drops. And let me explain to you why. Golden armor that brings in good fortune increases the player's XP points earned. The effects are increased when more units have it equipped. So, you can get 3 of those, and you can get 3 of the happy mail. That's 3-star. So, basically, when you have all 3 equipped, you get like 150% drop rate on that XP from XP Quest. Now, obviously, I got to play a lot of poker, and I've got to have a lot more luck than I just had. But if you double up, you're going to be able to get that in no time. Here's why I bring this up, though. The casino was initially implemented in the game before the EU was kind of a glimmer in the old man's eye, so to speak. So, the EU portion of the game doesn't have any way to produce this because technically it's kind of against their laws. So, at the time that, and I believe Asia Minor is the same way if I recollect, but basically at the time all this was kind of decided that they were going to expand the game, they couldn't do anything with this. So initially, we were going to have, this was all like ranked differently. We were going to have a poker game, we were going to have a blackjack game, we were eventually going to have a bunch of other, I think they had up to 4 slots here where we could have the casino expanded. But once the expansion of the game started happening, the expansion of this was kind of put on the back burner and then altogether just dropped because they didn't have any way to do it and roll it out to those regions. Just not something they can do with the way the laws work in those countries. So why implement something or work on something that can't be implemented in most of the regions you're now marketing? And they kind of saw the writing on the wall and said, well, inevitably other places are going to start kind of adhering to these same laws. So, unfortunately, that was the end of a really awesome thing. Here's the problem. The Happy Mail, Happy Golden Mail, Happy Knives, which actually do the same thing as the Happy Mail, but for valis, which is another reason I bring this up. My EU players cannot get any of these items. None of them. They're not available in the game as of yet. But if you guys didn't know, if you go up here to settings, or other technically, right below settings, Eyes Wars has been implemented as a permanent feature of the game. And you get 10 plays a day. Yes, never finished Ryu's story, and I didn't even start on Bells. But you can actually acquire a bunch of items through here. I can't buy these yet, but let's play around and see where we get. So, they could, with this mode, actually implement a brand new method for acquiring those items. Because remember, the whole point of the casino was it was a big, ooh, let's get that Haruhime. Let's get that sweet, sweet Haruhime. There we go. Yes. Yes. So, the whole point of the casino was you had to, like, try for it. And it was a big reward. And, you know, it's... The only exception I would say to that is a lot of it comes down to just raw RNG. And I think this is very RNG based too. But with this, you have to have a certain amount of skill and you can work up to it. If they actually implemented a methodology where EU players could get the those same armors and everything through this mode, I think EU players would lose their minds. I think this would go from being a fun little Easter egg to kind of almost like a must. It would be a lot more prevalent in the minds of more players. And I think that while this is an April Fool's event, while that, you know, might have negligible effects on the overall game, I really do feel like this is something that would just be beneficial. Ooh, let's get rid of all that. To, you know, just the general longevity of the game itself. Let's get that Haruhime, and then we'll move on from here. Kind of playing really sloppily right now, but it's a thing. Boom. Here we go. I want to widen this to get rid of all of that. There we go. And tighten that up, and then we'll do that. Yeah. So, the whole point of this video is, number one, EU players need a way to be able to farm those items. Because the fact that they don't have them really just, I hate to say isn't fair, but it isn't fair. You know, it is something that is exclusive to the, you know, US and JP versions of the game. And simply put, they just have no way to acquire these things. And that's just, frankly, unfair on the EU players. We need a way that EU players can farm up these the happy mail and the happy knives. It's just, for me, from a standpoint of just simply farming, it is something that has helped me out drastically. So that is my thought process. I'm going to say if they implemented that through Eyes Wars, it really wouldn't harsh anybody's, there we go. Of course that was going to happen. It wouldn't harsh anybody's vibe. It's really just something that's going to improve the overall playability of both this mode and these upcoming events. So, kind of going to leave this one out there. I'm going to throw this one out to the wind. You guys let me know what you think in the comments section. That's kind of my idea for implementing it. We haven't had a really good idea for implementation. I think this is the perfect opportunity. Put some score rewards in there. Have it literally like the casino, something you play this enough times, you build up to. That's my thoughts. Definitely comment your thoughts in the comments section down below. Let me know what you guys think for sure. Make sure you hit that little thumbs up button, and I'll be back at you guys with more Danmachi here really soon.